Hey slaves, welcome. Before I begin, I just want to acknowledge it's Party Rock is in the house tonight, not Party Rockers. I got it. I've been shunned by the Limfowl community. My bad. Really, that's on me. I should've looked up the lyrics before making a random post on my community. Party Rock is in the- Okay, you cannot tell me that when you listen to that song, you make the conscious decision to say, Party Rock is in the house tonight, and not Party Rockers in the house tonight. Party Rock is just, it's too much. And that's my opinion. Happy holidays, guys. Recording this, it is December 20th. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for 10k. This is the 10k Q&A. If it's out, then we hit 10k. But yeah, oh, my wrist. Anyways, now that we've got the Happy Holidays over, we got the 10k Q&A, that's what this is. So I got questions here. The first question I have on this list is, what's the strangest thing someone has ever said to you? Probably the one that's plenty of strange things have been said to me. And when you ask me the strangest thing someone has said to me, I think verbal and not online. So that chops it in half, but you know, probably in high school, this was in French class. Senior year, my friend comes over and he tells me that I have a nice neck. I remember to this day, and honestly, thank you. I do have a nice neck. I appreciate that. You know, at the time I was like, what the actual fuck? But now I'm like, you know what? He's right. Next question. Why ASMR and not something like streaming? Boy, do I got a little explanation for you. I actually tried streaming. If you're in my Discord server, you know that I was once a Twitch streamer. And I was partnered with Twitch, so I could have gotten money from Twitch. Turns out it's a lot harder to get money from Twitch because there is a threshold, and if you don't get pure donations and you just get bits like I did, you don't make that much. And you actually never get paid. So, I deleted my Twitch. If people are interested, I can stream, maybe. I had a lot of difficulty streaming on Twitch, probably because of how shit my PC is, but I can try again if you want, but it would be gaming, because I don't have a good camera either, and you wouldn't see my face, so like, what's the point? But yeah, I don't stream because I have streamed and it didn't work. I also didn't originally do ASMR. This is actually something nobody knows about me. I had a different channel where I did videos where I would just do like random stuff, like, and it was kind of funny, I guess. I thought it was funny. I made like little edits and stuff. It was cool. Did not take off. When I started ASMR, it took off immediately. But yeah, really long answer. But that's the one I have. What's something you can talk about non-stop without fail? Whatever. Oh, actually, spoilers for The Walking Dead if you've never seen it before. None of the newer seasons, but if you've never seen The Walking Dead, skip, okay? You guys know what happened to Glenn? Whew. Oh my god. Glenn carried that show on his back at that point, and they kill him off? They kill him off? Are you kidding me? And Abraham. It's like you could have just taken Abraham. Abraham did... Controversial opinion, sort of. Abraham did nada. Glenn carried, and the fact that that was such a huge deal at the time in the community, and they like, their views went down so bad. I have not picked up that show since they killed Glenn. I cried because I watched it like as soon as it aired. I was watching it on AMC and I cried right next to my mom. We watched it together and I cried. And neither me or my mom have ever watched it again, and we were both huge fans. We have like a little Rick, it's not a Funko Pop, but it kind of looks like one, and we put it on the tree. That's how, and I have a hat. And they killed off Glenn. And, I'm still mad about it, and I will go on about how I would have preferred if they killed off Daryl. Daryl's not even in the comics. He's just a random dude that was supposed to die in like the first season. And I would have preferred if he died. Sorry, controversial opinion. I don't care. Anyways, let's move on. My favorite TV show and movie. That is tough. Because I have a few favorite TV shows that I circle through. Whenever I have a comfort show. And my comfort show is Bob's Burgers, okay? Whatever. You can say what you want about it. I love Bob's Burgers. It's my comfort show. Another comfort show of mine is the How to Train Your Dragon series. High school, that was ballin'. I was absolutely bussin'. I would come home from school after 3 hours of sleep, because I got 3 hours of sleep every day at high school. Wow. Sorry. I'm just thinking about how in high school they're always like, they won't stand for this in college. I had a class at 3 p.m. in college. And he didn't start at 3, he started at 4. Because he was like, yeah, I got another class to come from, so come later. Like, sick. Like... Anyways, I would come home from high school and I would watch it and I would take the best naps of all time, and then I'd wake up and my mom would be like, dinner's ready. And I'd wake up from the best fucking nap ever and eat dinner. So Bob's Burgers, How to Train Your Dragon. I love, not to be an incel or anything, but Rick and Morty's really good. I think it's really funny. And movie, I have once again, a few different favorite movies for a few different reasons. If you're gonna tell me to pick one all-time favorite, Blades of Glory. It does not stand to the test of times in inclusivity and triggering stuff, I'll be honest, but I still think it's hilarious. I love it. I was watching that as a kid. You know, it comes on, or it came on some channel like every Christmas, so I'd watch it every year, and I still watch it every year. Also on Christmas every year, I watch Home Alone. That's a favorite, you know. Let's see, do I have any other ones? Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Okay, I don't want to hear it. And all of the Air Bud and Air Buddies movies. Okay, those have a special place in my heart. They're what I grew up with. I was big into, like, the dogs that talk. Did I have anything else like that? I don't think so. This is gonna be a long video. I hope you're prepared. I talk and talk and talk. Anyone will tell you that. What's my favorite song of all time? Of all time. I don't have one of all time. I think with everyone's music, it changes a lot, but for the past few months, my favorite song has been Headsick by User X and Matt Mason. We Were the Same by Matt Mason. I love that one. Any Mariana Trench song ever. I've been listening to those for years. It was my second concert I went to, and I've gone to 7 of them now, so any Mariana Trench song. Yeah, those songs. We'll go with those. Favorite food? You can't go wrong with a bacon cheeseburger for me. I love bacon cheeseburgers. If not a bacon cheeseburger, anything that's a potato that's not potato salad. I don't like potato salad, but oh my god, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, French fries. I love them. Is it good for you? Not really, but hey, I'm here for a good time. Do you plan on doing anything else or just stay doing ASMR? I didn't plan on doing anything. I actually didn't plan on this taking off. I would like to expand outside of at least girlfriend ASMR. But yeah, there have been a few ideas. Like traditional ASMR has been an idea that's come up to me. You know, ear eating a while back. I'm still open to that. I just need the microphone, and I don't really want to pay out of pocket for it. It's a $300 microphone. And I don't make that much on YouTube right now, so... but yeah, and maybe I've also brought up the idea in my Discord of doing... Somebody asked for mukbangs. I said that I could do mukbangs and the cooking part. If I ever get a camera, that I will pay for. Because I don't think cameras are super expensive. And if I do buy a camera, I could use it for like multiple different things. But yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I didn't plan on doing much, but now that it has become a bigger part of my life, sort of, I'm gonna try to do more. But yeah, expanding outside of girlfriend ASMR, sorry. I still will probably do it, but I just want to cover more bases, I guess. What are your favorite tags / character archetypes to portray, and what are some that you want to explore in the future? God, I really liked doing... I think I said this before. The first vampire audio I had a lot of fun making. So I think my favorite character archetypes are I can't believe I'm gonna say this. The quote-unquote, like, mommy dom ones, where I'm very, degrading, I guess? Because I can put on one of those voices, right? And I can, like, I don't know. Those ones, I guess. Some that I want to explore in the future that aren't... Listen. I love doing the mommy dom stuff for you guys. Okay? And I know you love it. But... softer audios. Maybe ones where I'm the submissive. I don't know. Something that isn't so repetitive. Where it's like I become the mommy girl. I want to explore some other stuff, so like submissive, I don't know. A lot of people have been asking for monster girl audios, which I'm open to doing, but I haven't been given a very good example as to what that is in audio format. Like, you can give me the pictures and whatever, but I don't know where to take that. Like, even literature. If you give me little something to read, maybe a script. If you have a script, I can read it, either like word for word, or I could take ideas from it and make it my own. Anything. But essentially anything that isn't mommy dom stuff, I'd like to explore. Like, I won't totally get rid of the mommy dom stuff, okay? I'm not gonna get rid of it. I just want to explore more bases. Has there been a video suggestion that you straight up said no to? Yes. Actually, when I first started, my first suggestion, and I don't know if this person still watches my videos, but if you do, hi. They asked me if I could do an asthma attack reverse comfort, which means that I would be having an asthma attack and you guys would be giving me the comfort. But the thing is, I think that's super kind of offensive, because I don't have asthma and I don't know who that caters towards. Like, I could do an anxiety attack audio reverse comfort. Like, I don't know if that's what they meant, but I'm not gonna fake having asthma for an audio. That was it. There's a few more that I have, like, I have read, like, people have been like, can you do this? And I'm like, I'm not really feeling that, you know? But that was the first one that I was like, absolutely not. I'm not faking asthma for an audio. I just feel like that's kind of offensive. What made you start making ASMR? I used to be in the community. I used to watch male for female videos simply because I have a certain parental issue that that kind of makes me seek comfort in men. But one of my friends, because it used to be a joke that I would make ASMR and it'd be called Eggsmr. And one day I just asked my friend, because my other YouTube account didn't really work out, and I was like, what if I just switched? What if I just did ASMR? And she said, go for it. And I did. So now I'm here. Everyone can thank her for that. Do you have anything that you want to do for the future ASMR-wise? Traditional ASMR. Traditional ASMR, I'll do mukbangs if you guys want it. I'll do the cooking videos if you guys want it. Etc, etc. What's your favorite game? My favorite game of all time, I haven't touched it in a while, because it needs to be preserved in my brain. It's the same thing with my favorite band. It needs to be preserved in my brain so I don't listen to it as much. But my favorite game of all time, I think it's 12 or 13 years old now, is Left 4 Dead 2. I love Left 4 Dead 2. It was a game that was given to me when I was like 14 by one of my friends, and I love it. I almost have 1,000 hours on it, and you may be like, where are you getting those 1,000 hours? It's just a campaign. You can mod the shit out of Left 4 Dead 2, and I do. And it's so great, and I love Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2. But I also love, there's a few games that I also love, and that's Guitar Hero 3. I played that when I was like really, really young, and I was a master at it. I love Guitar Hero 3. It shaped my music taste today. I used to have an obsession with Dead by Daylight until it became not fun. Matthew Kutz, or whatever his name is, because I'm a Survivor main, they stacked the fucking odds to the killer one time so bad, and I just stopped playing and I refused to play again. That might be a game that I revisit, but God, it pissed me off. Anyways, my favorite game is Left 4 Dead 2. I don't care. Any pets? I have a cat. He's a long-haired tabby. He's gray and white. His name is Fergus. I'll put a picture up. You can look at him in his little handsome face. He's an indoor cat. Way too much detail, but he's an indoor cat. And this summer I tried to expose him to the outside, and for a while he became very adamant about going outside, and he was a little annoying. He's a little brat. Yeah, he's a little brat. He's the king of the castle. I love him. He's my son. But he's like a scaredy cat. A car goes by and he tries to jump out of my arms. It's like, dude, I'm holding you. You think I'm gonna chuck you into oncoming traffic? No. Anyways, it's not that he knows that. He's been an indoor cat for like 12 years of his life. I get it, but like, explore the world, you know? Did you ever think you were gonna make it this far? No. Absolutely not. I was celebrating at 100 subs. You think I thought I was gonna make it to 10k? I was like, 100 subs, oh my god. And now at 10k, it's like, Jesus. Man. That's like, listen, I'm just a lady in my room talking to a microphone. And that's a lot of people. It's just a lot to put it in perspective, you know, but yeah, no, I didn't think so. Are you a tomboy? No. Very weirdly specific question. I'm not a tomboy. I do a lot of makeup. I do a lot with my hair. I like to smell nice and dress in skirts and fishnets, and if I had the feet for it, high heels, but no, I'm not a tomboy. I don't know what you would call me as like an aesthetic. I feel like I'm a lot of things at once, but I'm not a tomboy. I used to be when I was younger. I would wear like really baggy, what are they called? Basketball shorts all year round. It doesn't matter if there was snow outside or not. I was wearing shorts, really big t-shirts, and I would play soccer and basketball. And I would come home from school and I would play Gmod or CSGO. So I used to be. I'm not anymore. I like girly shit. My bad. Who was your first crush or BFGF? I don't really think I should disclose my love life. My personal ones, like my exes. But my first celebrity crush was Robert Pattinson. I had a poster of him on my wall. I watched Twilight. He was my first crush. My first huge crush. And this is a little bit of an embarrassment to me because it happened for a really long time and I was obsessed with everything he did. I have one of his shirts too. But Finn Wolfhard? Yeah. I had a huge crush on Finn Wolfhard in high school for years. But yeah. And if you want to know, my first boyfriend was a piece of shit. My first 2 boyfriends were pieces of shit, and I haven't gotten to the third, so I don't want to talk about it. Favorite anime and cartoon? And then the subsequent question is, do you watch anime, and what type of anime do you watch if you watch it? I don't watch anime anymore. Last time I watched anime, well, I've been watching, I butcher the name every time, so I'm just gonna say the studio that made Howl's Moving Castle, oh my god, why can't I think? Totoro, that studio, you know what I'm talking about. I watch a lot of those. Your Southern Charm came out, girl. Anyways, those, I watch a lot of those now. I've watched, I think, most of them from that studio anyways. The ones that are available to me on Netflix. But I haven't watched anime for realsies since I was like 13. But back then I used to be really into the vampire ones. I watched, if it counts, I watched Black Butler. I watched Diabolic Lovers. I watched Seraph of the End. Seraph of the End is probably my favorite anime. Seraph of the End, Vampire Knight. I watched all the vampire stuff. Can you see the reoccurring theme? I was a little vampire girl back then. We got Edward. We got the vampire animes. Like, what? I never thought I was that girl. But yeah. I don't watch anime anymore. I have no qualms with anime. It just feels way too late to start it, and I don't have the attention span to watch, you know, season after season after season after season after season of anime. So, Attack on Titan's a no, you know, Hunter x Hunter, I think, is a no. Yeah. My favorite cartoon, though, Bob's Burgers. Period. Do you like scary movies? I love scary movies. I actually, during finals, when I was studying, I would literally, back to back, every time I would study, day after day, I would put on the Saw series. The entire Saw series is on, except for Jigsaw, I think, is on Netflix, Canadian Netflix, right now. And they're getting rid of one of them on the 26th. I actually think it's the worser one, so it's fine. But yeah. I love scary movies. I haven't been watching them as of late because they get very redundant. I've been watching them since I was like 9. So like after a while it's like you understand what's happening. You know that jump scare is gonna be there. You can just tell by the way things are filmed what's gonna happen. And it just loses its charm after a while. But sometimes they put out bangers like Hereditary. What? That was a good one. I watched that recently. That was good. But yeah, I love scary movies. Favorite Matt Mason song? Head Sick and We Were the Same. Don't need to think about it anymore. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Matt Mason. Do you like Polo G or Jeremy Zucker? No. Okay. I've never listened to Polo G. I don't know who that is. Jeremy Zucker, I used to listen to all the time. I just don't like his music now. It was overplayed for me. And I kind of realized now, looking back at like his style of music, I don't think I'm ever gonna revisit him. I don't like it that much. But that's just my preference. Is there a place... Sorry, I talk a lot. I'm tiring myself out. Is there a place you want to visit? Brussels, Belgium. Should I elaborate? Loic Noté is from Brussels. I believe Stromae is from... I know he's from Belgium. I don't know if he's from... He has to be from Brussels. He's French. I love them. So I want to visit there. See how they conjure up such good musicians. Also, it's just like, there's the castles. I want to go explore. It's beautiful up there. And I want to practice my French. I'm not bilingual. I've never taken one of those tests, but I do read, like, literature in French. It's very, like, elementary, my French. But I want to practice it. I want to learn it. I want to be bilingual someday. And then all my bilingual listeners are like, "You're not bilingual, you fucking idiot." Brussels. I want to visit Brussels. Okay. How much money would someone have to give you in order to solve a Rubik's Cube? Now, do I get assistance or do I not? They make apps now to help you solve Rubik's Cubes. You'd probably have to give me a lot, though. Me and my friend tried to solve a Rubik's Cube when we were really high once. Oops, sorry. Don't do drugs, kids. When we were really high once, it's legal for me to smoke weed. Just saying. In my country. Period. Just saying it, okay? Don't do drugs, kids. And we couldn't solve it even when we looked up how to solve it. So, yeah. You'd have to give me a lot. And if I get assistance, can I call a friend? Because I would call this one dude in elementary school who could solve it with his eyes closed. I feel like we always have one of those people who is so smart they can solve Rubik's Cubes in seconds. Like, I feel like we all had that one character in our plot line. Or you were that character in your plot line, I guess. A lot. You'd have to give me a lot of money. Give me a couple hundred, at least. Are you having fun doing these audios? Are you having a good time? Emotional enrichment? At first I wasn't. This channel was a huge test drive, I guess, to see if I liked it. And I didn't like it. I guess with such a small audience, it was like, and like, I'm a people pleaser. So when people tell me, oh, they love the audio, they can't wait for the next one, it helped them so much, I'm like, okay, well now I have to make more audios for people. So that was it at first. But now, there is more benefit to me, like, to keep on doing this. Like, I do get paid, and recently I've like doubled, which I appreciate a lot, because I'm in college and I need money, right? But, you know, there's incentive for me to keep going, and also it's not like, because I used to do it 3 times a week, I do it once a week now, so it gives me time to not only live my life, but to not have to worry about posting every single time, and that's what I used to worry about a lot. But now there's incentive. I can post less, and back then, because I really wanted to be good, I used to use so many sound effects, and now I don't. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't worry about all the little sound effects as much anymore, because it took me so much time to edit an audio, guys. Not even with the thumbnail and stuff, the audio took me, like, I'm not kidding you, 4 to 5 hours to edit, simply because I needed it to be perfect, because I was like, if people notice that it's not perfect, blah 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 blah. But now I just do what I feel, and I do what I like, so that's another aspect of why I like it more now. And also, back then, because it was a test drive, there was no bigger picture. I did not think about doing this for the long run. I didn't know, like, where this was gonna go, like, you know, etc. Like, but Now there's a bit of a bigger picture because not only do I get the incentive, but people have been interested in seeing different stuff. People have asked me to stream, people have asked me to do traditional ASMR, people have asked me to do mukbangs, and I'm all for it. Like, you know, as much as I, you know, love degrading you guys or praising you guys, it's like, it can get repetitive and boring at times, especially, God, during that October week where I was scrambling to make audios. That sucked. That was ass. And I really wanted to have fun with those, and I just didn't. Especially the, I might do another one. The, God. Succubus audio. I think I want to do a different one of those and do it right, because I did not do that one very good. But yeah, now I'm having a bit more fun now that I'm not such a hard ass to myself, and now that I'm getting more, people are talking more about it. And I like to see what people say. I like the feedback I get. I like and I really like actually when people ask for certain audios, because it tells me that you like it and that you like want to see more of either something else or something the same. It shows me a direction of where people want me to go, and I like that. I don't know why. I like that. Anyways, I feel like I talked about that for a long time. I feel like I really had to get that out. I didn't like it, and now I like it more. What genre of music do you listen to? Wow, guys. All of them. I don't really, like, even I used to be like, I'll listen to anything except country. Now I've started listening to country more because I live in the South. There's a lot of rednecks here. Okay. Country music is everywhere, and my friends, my college friends, they love country music, and just because of that, I've been exposed to it a bit more, and it's not that bad. Especially certain artists are pretty good, but I just listen to it all. Right now, I listen to a lot of indie, some folk, rock. I don't listen to metal. That's something that I don't listen to. I don't listen to, like, hard metal. Slipknot, no. Like, I don't listen to them. Rap. I listen to rap. I listen to hyperpop, I think. There's a few hyperpop songs that I've listened to that I like. Rico Nasty does a little bit of hyperpop. I love her. But yeah, just, like, all of it, I guess. What's been your favorite series to work on so far? Series. Favorite series. Because the vampire audio, the first one I love doing. The second one, not so much. I think it was because I was really tired that day. Because when I do an audio when I'm really tired, it either does really good for me or really bad. Let's see. I have to go on my channel to really see. Gosh, I don't know. It'd have to be the vampire one. Or the yandere one. Actually, you know what? It's the yandere one. Once again, degrading you, it's fun to me. I don't know. Yandere. If you were 12 again, what would be the first thing you do? Enjoy life a little bit more. I was super depressed when I was 11 and 12. And I would work out immediately. I suffered from childhood obesity up until I was 15. So, you know, get on a treadmill, goddammit. Yeah, I would enjoy life a little bit more. I'd probably eat a Hot Pocket because those taste better than back then. I don't know what they did, but I eat Hot Pockets now and I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. Hot Pockets used to be busting back then. I don't care. And it's the Hot Pocket, the ones that are in the little pocket. I always get them confused with like Pizza Pockets and the other ones. Yeah. I would cut off all my friends. Those bitches. I hate them. Yeah. Your favorite singers? My favorite singer is Matt Mason, Mariana's Trench, even though Mariana's Trench is a band. I love Post Malone. I love Rico Nasty. I love... Gosh. My favorite singer when I was like 12 was Kesha. And I think that explains a lot. Who else do I love? Oh, I love Conan Gray. I love Doja Cat. Yeah. Them. Things that make you happy. I don't know. Experiences make me happy. Like going to a concert. Having a laugh. My friends on Valorant. That's cool. My friends make me happy. My mom, my grandma, my cat. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Things that make me happy. Food. I love food. It's hard to be grateful right now. It's rough. Are you an extrovert or introvert IRL? I think people would perceive me as an extrovert, simply because I force myself out of my comfort zone. There's a whole long story about that, but I used to be a huge introvert beginning of high school, and I needed to get out of that, so I forced myself to do stuff outside of my comfort zone. So that's how I'm perceived as an extrovert. Like I volunteer, and I was student representative last semester, which I'm never doing again. God, don't be your student representative. That was so bad. I think I'm an ambivert. It really depends, I guess, the situation. 'Cause like I'll go up and I'll like talk to somebody I know, and I'm loud and I'm a little obnoxious, and you know I'll ask questions, whatever. But like when it comes to, especially when it comes to new places, I hate going to new places. It gives me so much anxiety. I can't talk to anyone. I force myself sometimes when I go out and volunteer, because those are new places and new experiences. But I talk to other people. It's not that bad. It's just, I have to tell myself it's just words, right? And just because it's a stranger doesn't mean that like they're either gonna get mad at you or they're gonna point something out, blah blah blah. That just doesn't happen in the real world, right? And I have to tell myself every single time that, you know, you can talk to people. It's not hard and it's not bad. Strangers, I hate it. But I'd say I'm an ambivert. It just depends. Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Sure. I never watched them when I was younger, and I haven't watched them now, but, you know, Raphael, Michelangelo, other Renaissance artists, sure. They're little turtles, and they're mutants, and they fight. Where are you from? I'm Canadian. What do you do to escape realities? I daydream. I don't daydream as much now. Well, I do. To fall asleep, I have to daydream every night. I'm one of those people. But yeah, I daydream. Or I play Wizard 101. I love Wizard 101. I don't care, guys. I love it. Do you prefer to play characters that you relate to in some way or branch out into unfamiliar roles? Here's the thing. I don't relate to any of my characters. I'm trying to think of a time that I have. But I don't really. Whenever I do stuff like this, I guess it is more comfortable for me. Actually, yeah, it's more comfortable for me to take on a character. Like, take on a different personality than it is to take on my own. So yeah, I guess I like to branch out into unfamiliar roles. How did you get your name? Long story short. Long story short. Back in my Gmod days, I sent one of my friends a picture of my face, and he said I looked like an egg. That's it. That is it. Do you watch anime? And if so, what's your top 3 favorite? I don't watch anime, but my favorite is Seraph of the End. Top 3. God. I like Black Butler. God. I'm forgetting every anime I've ever watched. Seraph of the End is my favorite. We're moving on. What is your favorite dinosaur? And then 3 reasons why it is the Triceratops. Are you assuming that my favorite dinosaur is the Triceratops? I don't have a favorite dinosaur. I wasn't a dinosaur kid. God, it's cold. I wasn't a dinosaur kid. My bad. Triceratops. Tri stands for 3. That's one of my favorites. 3 is one of my favorite numbers. True thing. 100%. Sarah, like Michael Sarah. Tops. Like the thing you all think I am. 3 reasons. How do you feel if you met another version from... Oh my god. How do you... Girl. How would you feel if you met another version of yourself from either the future or in a different universe? I wouldn't feel much. I mean, of course I'd be like, wow. Maybe I'd ask some questions, but like, I don't... Overall, it's like, I have to live this life anyways. So... Oh, you're from another universe. Okay. You probably have bills to pay too. Why don't you go back? Like... Favorite movie from the past decade? I don't know. Hereditary was good. That's like all I can think about right now. From the past I don't even think I've watched that many movies. Anything by Adam Sandler, I don't know. I'm still an Adam Sandler, guys. Don't forget. Okay. And the last question I have on this list is, what's the best sandwich you've ever had? Now, I actually know the best sandwich I've ever had, and the best sandwich I've ever had was back in 2016. That's right, I know the year, 2016. I'm on a plane to Hawaii. You know, I don't know how old, I don't really want to do the math right now. I'm very young, because my parents are taking me to Hawaii. They would never now. And my mom gets me a sandwich, and it's a croissant, and it's I think it had like ham in it, ham and cheese and some white stuff. I don't think it was mayonnaise, but it was good. Okay? It was the best sandwich I've ever had, and I still think about it to this day. And I want it. I don't remember what airline it was, but it was good. So, that's it. Those are all the questions I have. Sorry if there was a question that I didn't get to. So thank you for watching this hour-long video. I'm probably gonna cut this down, but the recording is an hour. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this Q&A was sufficient enough. You guys didn't ask very many personal questions. That's kind of what I was preparing for, like, how old are you? Yeah, I think the most personal I got was, where are you from? I am. But, yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for 10K. Thank you for your support. Thank you for not yelling at me whenever there's a late video. I live a busy life. But yeah, thank you all. Tell me in the comments if there are any more questions. I'll answer them if you have any. Tell me what you'd like to see from me, whether it be a girlfriend ASMR, or if you want to see a mukbang, or if you want to see traditional ASMR, or if you want to, like, whatever you want to see, you can tell me, and I'll consider it, like, genuinely, like, whatever. Okay? But thank you for watching. Is there something else? I feel like there's something else. I feel like there's something else that I wanted to say. Okay, so I wanted to address the Discord. If you didn't know, I have a Discord. The original plan with the Discord was to close the link to access the Discord at 10K, because a lot of my members notified me that they enjoy a smaller server, and I thought it was a great idea because I do not have not only the time to moderate the server, but I also don't have the staffing to accommodate for a lot of people. I had a discussion with my staff, and we are going to keep the link open now. I apologize for the people that preferred a smaller server. Just for me, the Discord is really nice because it's basically a direct communication with you guys, which is really beneficial to me, and I want to keep that, so I'm keeping the server open. I also don't think it's fair that, oh, the people that were here first get access to the Discord. That's not fair. So I'm keeping it open. I'm gonna have to make a lot of changes. I'm gonna have to change the rules. I'm gonna have to add more moderators. It's gonna be a whole process, but I am keeping it open. We've made that decision. So come join the Discord if you want to chat, you know? I'm always down. Well, not always. I've got a life. But, yeah, that's what I wanted to address. But, thank you for watching the Q&A, you know? I appreciate all of you. All 10K of you. If you want to support me, you can subscribe, you know. You can donate to my Ko-fi. You can, but yeah, thank you for watching. If you got it to the end, and that's a bit long, I ramble, it's fine. But, thank you for watching. Thank you for submitting questions, and I will answer anything that you post underneath this video. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.